Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Another edition of Exposing Dontae's Bias Boxing Nation. And we have to dig right into it. And we had another subscriber send us a video in regards to Dontae's Bias Boxing Nation. And this guy continues the hate of Canelo Alvarez, but all the while pumping up Floyd Mayweather, pumping up Jermall Charlo, pumping up these biased narratives, and also downing Triple G. So let's just get right into it. What the bias nation is digging in at this point, hating on Canelo. He's already making excuses if Canelo Alvarez beats Danny Jacobs. Now, this is something that he wants to use as a crutch, and basically states that, he has to report on corruption when it comes to Canelo. And he's using two examples of that. He's using Billy Joe Saunders, the same Billy Joe Saunders who failed the drug test, the same Billy Joe Saunders who ducked Demetrius Boo Boo Andre at 160 pounds for a title shot to move up to fight a nobody for an opportunity to win a title, which makes no sense. Because if you really wanted the best competition against Canelo, if you really wanted to get your belt back, you had a perfect opportunity, but yet you ducked that entire situation, and now you look foolish. And then you use another example, Erislandy Lara. Now, Erislandy Lara had a very competitive fight with Canelo Alvarez, and I can understand him feeling some kind of way, because fighters always feel like they won these matches. But if you notice, there's a common trend with Lara. His work rate is not always high enough to win the fights convincingly. And the second thing is, almost every fight that he gets in, there's controversy of whether he won or not. Yes, we understand that he has an unappealing style. He was an elite level fighter. But the problem is, your work rate and the fact that you're allowing guys to win rounds at the end of rounds is costing you fights. So at the end of the day, Lara can blame anyone, no one but himself. He also stated, that he's picking, Dontae himself stated that he's picking Canelo Alvarez. He has an edge in this fight if it's close, implying the judges will always give Canelo Alvarez the nod in any close fight. But this is what happened when you face the bigger name, the A side, and this is the same that it comes to Floyd Mayweather Jr., is that when you're facing an A side, you have to win rounds convincingly and thoroughly, or you have to knock the guy out. Look at Floyd Mayweather Jr., who's undefeated at 50-0. And when you look at him, a lot of people feel like he lost against Luis Castillo. A lot of people feel like he lost against Marcos El Chino Maidana in the first fight. So in those two fights, people felt like he lost, but they gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. the nod. Why? Because he's the A side. Why? Because you have to win rounds convincingly and thoroughly. See, these are all things that Dontae's Bias Boxing Nation does not take into consideration. He promotes a false narrative, and it's typically a PBC friendly narrative and a race-based narrative. So you have to be honest and unbiased when you look at these things. And a lot of casual fans are being brainwashed by this garbage that he's spewing, and that's why we have to come in here and expose this and expose the truth, so everyone knows the real truth and what's going on. But unbiased, as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.